This next game is a game that I hold very dear to my heart. So much so that when I found out that this was being ported to the NES, I had to get it. I had to. I love this game so much, and it's an early Electronic Arts title back when EA was just cutting their chops in the 80s. Bulletproof software, huh? So Bulletproof took the game and decided to give it an intro? Okay. Alright, light side. We have the knights, the goblins, the archers, the manticores, the valkyries, the banshees, the golems, the trolls, the unicorns, the basilisk, the genie, the dragon, the phoenix, the shapeshifter, and the magic users, wizard and sorceress. Now, I do have to say this music is kind of awful. The original game didn't really need music. Really, you're going to use your fire spell, your elemental spell now? So yeah, whenever two opposing factions share a square, they fight. And it looks like I was just defeated because I was too busy talking. I guess I was just so dumbstruck by the fact that she decided to use her summon elemental spell so fast. Let's just do a straight up melee this time. The knights are more or less the pawns. They are very, very disposable. Smooth move. It's not like I was going to use the Phoenix anyway. I'm not sure if the Sorceress knows this, but the Phoenix is probably the most useless character in the entire game. Go ahead and position the golems, get them out and about. Evidently, the dragon is going to take a shot at it. Dragon just barely won that round. Gosh darn and poopy. Oh yeah, if anybody tries to take out this knight, that knight's done for. So both of my archers are done for, and the Banshee is kind of like a melee character, but at least the Banshee can move while attacking. Notice how I keep going back to the Phoenix here in terms of melee. The Phoenix is probably the worst character in the game, mostly because it's like a melee. Its only attack is that it explodes. It explodes into a ball of fire, then comes back again, and you can move the Phoenix again. Now, while it's exploding, it's invincible and it does damage, but the computer can just get out of the way. The computer knows how to deal with the bird, so there's no sense in using the bird. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to take out the shapeshifter. The imposter is dealt with. Ha And I have just got the sorceress to waste her revive spell on the shapeshifter. Now I can do what I was intending to do all along. That's kill the dragon. Is there any healing in this game? Yes. As long as that character does not engage in battle for a while, eventually their wounds will be healed. However, there is a quick heal spell. Well, it's just called heal, but you can essentially restore that character to full health, just like that. of course, you can only use these spells once. Forgot I had turbo on. So you got several spells. You can teleport any character from one point to another. Let's see, there's heal, which I explained already. Shift time, which reverses the flow of time. Notice how the squares keep changing colors. Your character is stronger when he or she is standing on a square that is complementary to your side. If you're a light side, you need to stand on the light colored tiles in order to keep your hit points up. If you're standing on a dark square, you have much less hit points. Vice versa for the dark side. Shift time, of course, reverses the flow of time, so if you're standing on a light square and it turns dark, turning back the clock will make it light again. Exchange. It puts two characters. It takes any two characters, regardless of sides, and switches their places. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that because that's not what I wanted to do. Summon elemental, like you saw earlier. The dark side summoned the fire elemental, and I can do the same. There's no real predicting as to what kind of elemental you'll get. For example, I just got an air elemental. I'll be sending it against one of the basilisks. I can never pronounce that properly. And the elemental is only there for the duration of the battle. Once the battle's over, it's gone. Sorceress just decided to shift time, I guess, to favor her side. I can do that too. The Banshee's gonna try to kill the unicorn. The unicorn is probably the most OP character in the entire game. The unicorn can travel up to 4 spaces and has one of the fastest attacks in the game. The basilisk is the counterpart. It has the same speed of attack, but it can only travel 3 spaces instead of 4. So yeah, unicorn is kind of OP. However, the dark side does have the dragon and the shapeshifter, whereas R2's the light side special is just that genie, which was already killed, and the bird. Are there elemental weaknesses? There are no weaknesses. Your only weakness is your skill and what color you're standing on at the time. Yeah, let's go ahead and teleport this unicorn. And take out this basilisk. Let's go ahead and revive the genie. Place it within the charmed square. I'm not quite sure what exactly that means. Probably just means wherever the character was first spawned. Let's go ahead and send it to the center. Even if your character is standing on a block that complements you, if you're playing melee and you're up against a ranged attacker, you're more or less throwing that character away regardless. Does not matter how strong you is. Alright, let's go ahead and send this golem over here. Oh, the goblin got me. Let me go ahead and thank you in person with my other golem. My golem, which throws some kind of fireball or boulder or something. No, the troll throws boulders. Now, some of you are probably wondering, just what is the object of the game? Well, obviously it kind of functions like chess. However, the object is not to capture the opposing team leader, but more of to capture these 5 energy points. Oh, I'm sorry, they're called power points. As you can see, this one I'm positioning to take over is guarded by a manticore, which I'm about to remedy. Trying to fire diagonal is like gambling. You may or may not hit your target. At least if it's in a straight line, you know you're going to hit him. Okay, it's time to take a gamble. Let's see if I can take out the sorceress. Oh, that did not pay off. That's all. Oh! And I just lost my other unicorn. That's gonna put a crimp on things. Yeah, I have to say, I was mostly riding on that unicorn to win. Yeah, let's go ahead and cancel out. I wasn't really looking to cast a spell. Wow. This is not going very well. Alright, let's work on positioning fighters. Let's see if my other Valkyrie can take out the troll. Alright, this may be my last little gambit here. Did a little jump for joy there. It took 83 turns to finish the game. It could have went a lot quicker if I hadn't lost that fight with the unicorn. Oh, we got credits. ESP Rogers, Kazuya Takahashi, Hans Jansen, Hiroshi Suzuki. Goblin Sound. Takahiro Kosi. So obviously this is a Japanese port. Okay. Now I can understand why they why it feels a little bit butchered compared to the original Commodore and Atari versions. But yeah, that was Archon for the NES.